welcome back to the channel. Well, today I thought about doing another video. It's a bit wet and windy and dreary out there today. We're supposed to go for a ride today, but because of the weather I thought I would do something inside. So today's video is the ultimate guide to solo moto camping. So what am I going to touch on? My 5 top things for solo moto camping. So I've been moto camping now for a few years now, and over those few years I've learnt a few things, mainly from mistakes, from what I've done early on to what I've done now. And that's what it's all about. It's about learning and refining what you've got to come up with a better system. So what am I going to touch on? Number one, a sleep system. So I'm going to touch on what I use to sleep. It's very important. After a long day on a bike, you need to make sure that you have a good sleep system that you can just rest on, and it's very good. What else we got? Tent, number 2, the tent. So again, I'll go through what tent I use and why I use that one. Number 3, navigation tools. So what I use, the GPS I use on a bike, and the route planner program that I use as well. What else? Number 4, tools. So what tools do I take on the bike on the trips that I go on? And the final one, number 5, is the actual bike. And I'll go through why I use this particular bike as opposed to other ones. All right, come along with me. I'll explain and show you what I do for those top 5 things. I hope you learned something. Cheers. All right, so number 1 is the sleep system. So over the years I've tried a lot of different things. I've tried a lot of the blow-up mattresses, that sort of thing. Tried probably 4 or 5 different types of blow-up mattresses, and they just don't work for me. I'm a side sleeper, so normally what happens when I blow the mattress up, you know, they might be sort of 3 or 4 inches, my shoulder will dig in to the ground still and hit the ground. So I've gone to the Helinox cot, or the Helinox stretcher. And again, for me, it works. Again, you might be comfortable on the blow-up ones, but for me, the Helinox stretcher works for me. It gets you off the ground from about nearly 12 inches, I reckon it is. And for a side sleeper like me, very, very comfortable. The second thing is a good sleeping bag. So this is just a generic sleeping bag. I think it's a -3, and one of the longer ones, bigger ones, and good. Again, it's a must. If it's too hot, you can just sleep on top of it. If it's in the middle, you can sort of unzip it and sort of use half of it. And if it's cool, yes, you can use the whole thing. So a good sleeping bag is a must. And again, that just depends where you live, the climate you live in. And lastly is a pillow. For me, again, this is just a cheapy eBay pillow that you just blow up. Used to use 2 pillows, but I've just gone back to 1. So just a cheap blow-up pillow. It's got a strap on the back, and I actually put this strap around the cot so it doesn't move on the cot. Now with the pillow, again, simply blow it up. And I use a strap to put it over the end of the stretcher so it doesn't move during the night. Quite good. All right, number 2 is my tent. So again, over the years I've used a few different types of tents and I've settled on this one. For me, the size is a 3-man tent, so the size for me inside is quite good. It gives me a little bit of room to store my gear inside, like a bag, clothes, helmet, jacket, boots, all that sort of stuff. Plus it has 2 vestibules outside, so I can store my boots outside if they're a bit muddy, that sort of stuff. So that's where it's good. So this one, one I'm using at the moment, is the Halquat 3 tent. Yeah, fairly compact, it's about 60 by about 20 centimeters in diameter. Weight wise, with everything, comes in about 2.4 kilos, I think it is. Only thing I changed in it was I actually changed to a better type of tent peg, so just a steel tent peg. They come with aluminium ones, and some of the places I've been, you try and sort of whack the aluminium ones in the ground and they just end up bending. So sacrificed a little bit of weight and just gone for the plain steel pegs. They've bent a couple of times. I've got one peg there I've got to straighten out in the vise, but overall a lot better than the aluminium ones. Again, I'm up over 100 nights in this tent. I think I'm up to about 105 nights in this tent. So yeah, I'm always on the lookout for another tent, but I'm just trying to find one that is long enough for me. I'm 6'4", long enough for me so that I fit in there, so the head's not hitting on one end and the feet aren't hitting on the other end as well. So always on the lookout for those that are a good size. So that's number 2. Rainproof. Yep, I've had it in some heavy rain. It has never let me down with the flyer, which is good. And again, you know, I think reasonably priced. You can pick them up about $230 Australian. So I don't think that's a bad price for a tent these days. You can go a lot more expensive, definitely, but for me, on a budget, this one does me. So tent number 2. All right, what we're going to move on to now, navigation tools. It's number 3 in my top 5 is navigation tools. I'm a big tech geek, so look, if you're comfortable just going out, going for a ride and going, I'm just going to go anywhere, hey, good. For me, I like to plan it. So I use the Stegra.io app. So I started using that one for a few months now. Awesome app, so easy to use, so easy to route your map, and then download that file as a GPX file, save it, and then transfer it to the GPS. So my GPS, I use the Garmin XT2. So I'll show you that one. So the Garmin XT2, again, I've had this one probably 12 to 18 months now, and I find it good for on the motorbike. Again, I've used a couple of different things. I've used a couple other, the BMW GPS, which is absolute crap. I've used phones, that sort of stuff, but when the XT2 came out, I grabbed one of them and I haven't looked back. So lots of stuff for it, you know, route planners. You can, you know, change it to faster time, straight line, shorter, adventure. With adventure, you've got a couple of different things to make it how adventurous you want it. You know, connects to your phone, music, explore, go in there, and here's a ride I was supposed to do today. And again, it's that simple. Putting it into the GPS from the GPX file from the computer. Again, simple as hooking it up, just dragging it across to the GPX folder, and away you go. When you turn your GPS on after that, it says there's a new file there. Do you want to upload it? And you go, yep, tap that. And I change it from because it imports into this as a track. So if you go into here, I've got tracks there. So the track there, I then change it to a route. And the route, there's that same one you made at Urbanville. That route gives you the turn-by-turn ones where the track doesn't. So that's mine, the XC2. So yeah, I do like that one. All right, so number 4 is tools for my bike. So these stay in or on the bike at all times. So I have a tool case with specific tools for my bike in them. So a lot of torque stuff because it's BMW, tool for the front wheel, the tool to get the oil cap off, and just a lot of generic tools in there. In here I have a few bits and pieces like BMW specific. I've got one nut there for the rear wheel and a lot of BMW specific nuts and bolts in there. So that's the toolbox. Again, it just stays in my side pannier the whole time. Also for flats on the go, I'm run tubeless on the BMW, so I've got a mini presser. That just hooks up to the battery on the bike. Again, I know there's other options for the rechargeable ones, but for me, Murphy's Law, I would go out and it would be flat. So this one, where it just gets uses a battery on a bike, I've used it out in the wild, no problems at all. It's pumped up my back tyre easily. And the puncture repair kits, I use the plugs. So I've got the plugs in there. I've also got the tools, and again, trial and error. The metal handled ones are better than the plastic handled ones. Plastic handled ones sometimes have been known to snap and then drive into your hand. So yeah, I got hold of a metal set. So again, it stays in the bike the whole time. And I actually just bought, you can see that the rubber cement is nearly all gone. So I actually just bought 2 big ones to replace those. So that's the tools that stay on my bike the whole time. Yeah, a little bit of weight, but again, for me, I'd just rather have them there the whole time. So that's number 4. So number 5 is the bike itself. All right, so the bike itself. So for me, again, it's like a lot of stuff. It's a very personal choice what bike you choose. Again, it depends on what type of riding you're going to be doing. Are you going to be doing a lot of snotty stuff, a lot of hard stuff? If you're going to be doing that, this isn't the bike for you. Too heavy for that sort of stuff. But for me, I do a lot of long distance, a lot of bitumen to get to the nice dirt roads. This one for me, extremely comfortable, and it suits what I do perfectly. So yeah, so why does it suit me? Again, the size, 6'4", and for me, the upright position just suits me down to the ground. Range. So the range, again, with this one, it's a 1250 GSA. So the tank, 30 litres. So when loaded up, I can get around 650 Ks to a tank. My back is absolutely stuffed, so comfort is a big thing for me. So upright riding position, the seating position, and everything about this bike is just so comfortable for me. Reliability as well. It's a BMW, bring my wallet, as they say. But again, reliability, haven't had any real problems with. This is my 4th BMW. So run the semi-rigid on the trips, but I've also got
the BMW hard panniers. I normally use them for around town. They're a lot easier to get into when I'm running errands around town. So again, all that for me adds up to a bike that suits what I do. I'm gooder at Englishing. So again, for you, this bike might not suit you, but for me, again, it suits me.
So there you have it. There is my top 5 things for solo moto camping. Look, there's a lot more. You know, you can go into other stuff like food and clothing and what you take to cook with. So there's a lot of stuff, but those are my top 5. So look, I hope you got something out of the video. Any questions, leave them in the comments below. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I'm slowly growing. It's awesome. So if you like it and you like the content, please subscribe. All right. Cheers.